Hey there Magic One, Bronya here. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Before we jump on in, this short introduction will cover how you can book a personal reading or healing, connect with me beyond YouTube, and learn intuitive tarot with me for free. That's right, you heard correctly. You'll have to watch on to find out how. If none of this interests you, feel free to skip this introduction by clicking on the video progress bar. All of the links for everything I discuss in this introduction are clearly set out for you in the video description down below. I'd love to perform a personal reading or healing for you. Follow the link below to check out the offerings on my website. Readings and healings of different durations are available, including handwritten tarot letters direct from me to you. To connect with me beyond YouTube, join my karmic community to be part of a guided self-development journey, hear updates from me, and receive special offers. You can also find me on Instagram and on Facebook, where I share more inspo and insights, but please do use the links provided below, as unfortunately there are fake accounts out there. If you're intrigued by tarot and want to learn to guide yourself, I have a free mini course to get you started, and I've designed it just for you. You'll find the link down below and you can follow that to gain immediate access to this interactive online course, which includes over 40 minutes of video. To learn all the basics of tarot and my signature process for reading tarot from the heart, you can join the initiation, which is my 4-week journey that'll take you deeper into the art. Or check out my other channel, the Wild Lotus School of Tarot, where I share my knowledge, experience, tips and tricks to help people like you get started reading tarot. Well, that's it from me for now. I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's get on with your reading. Scorpio, welcome to a tarot reading for September 26th through to October the 2nd. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. We have got Scorpio 9 cards, 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. So we have a really big theme here of you moving on to a fresh new start here, okay? This has been a long-term struggle for you is what I'm feeling. I've sort of got a 7 to 9 year theme coming through, but we have got so much progress in this reading. We've got number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. So it just feels like things are gaining momentum, right? And finally, you're going to be able to liberate yourself from the situation. So we'll see how that all plays out in a moment. But the first oracle out is choose who you are becoming. Yes, you have, the ability here to be the alchemist of your own reality. Now, the situation that you find yourself in right now, Scorpio, was created with the decisions made and actions taken in your past, okay? Now, it's the decisions that you make right now that are going to determine the future that you have. So you have a unique opportunity now with that awareness to choose who you're becoming by really making some different moves in the now, okay? Through fierce serenity, okay, we see the Leo energy here, and it's about having that internal strength, courage, and determination to actually make positive change. I also have show the world the real you, and it's the full moon and Aquarius card. I've got the King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. Choose who you are becoming. So there is this kind of theme here of coming out as who you are in the world, aligning with your truth, maybe doing the work that, is in alignment with your truth, attracting a partner who, might not be like on the outside, like a certain status, but aligns with you perfectly. So there's just this element of maybe what you have been seeking in the past, Scorpio, has not really been in true alignment with your beliefs and values, your deeper values. And I just feel that you've had some misfortune because of that. And through this work of alignment, of really getting clear on who you are, you're really starting a new journey from that place. So the Fool is here, Aries energy. the biggest card of like new beginnings and fresh new starts in the tarot. And it's saying follow your instincts, keep going. You're starting a new journey. Don't get hung up on where it's all headed. This is about you taking those steps, okay? It will be a bit of a pathway, you know. The Knight of Pentacles here, Virgo energy, is asking you to have patience and start planting the seeds for the new. But yes, it will unfold in time, but it's really important for you to take the first step, right? And it feels like this week is a really big milestone towards that. So 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 7 of Swords in your recent past. There's just this energy here, Scorpio, of maybe what you have chosen in the past. Really, it's almost like it's kind of like come to, it's bit anew, all right? That's what I'm feeling here. I know it's really unfortunate, like, when this happens, but you really have the ability to change that. So I'm going to give you some examples. The 7 of Cups here in terms of love and relationships, because it's sitting next to the Ace, right? Feels like it could be that for some of you. You might have gotten together with people because I did talk about that just before, about status or looks, or, you know, because they're the right person to take home to your parents, or, you know, they look good on paper, good provider, whatever, that sort of thing. But underneath that, it's almost like a house of cards or a tower. There might not have been core values in alignment. They might not have lived up to, you know, what they were telling you. There's been a misalignment there. In work career, this could look like somebody who's talked a big game and hasn't really followed through. So the 7 of Cups is an illusionary energy that can create confusion. And next to the Ace of Cups and the 7 of Swords, I actually feel that there's been the sabotage or the loss of some kind of opportunity or beginning here. The 7 of Swords can sometimes be where there's a deception or a betrayal, you know, maybe around saying one thing, doing another, and things, you know, really just not being clear. There's such a lack of clarity here. You may still be in this situation. This might be what you've kind of come to realize, Scorpio, that somebody is playing mental games, or, you know, somebody is not living up to their words, okay? So that's what I feel has put you in hanged man mode. Like, I'm feeling stuck in the situation and suspended because there's a feeling that you haven't quite confirmed if that is really what's going on here. And they could be, you know, they could be off doing other things or seeing someone else, or they're not invested is what I'm feeling. So it seems here that the clarity that you need, Scorpio, is going to come to you this week. The King of Swords is about taking a zoom out, a step back, and seeing the big picture here. And I think if you do that, you will line up the dots, you'll join the dots, and you'll actually see what's going on, right? And that will be your signpost to choose who you're becoming in this situation and where you're going. So the King of Swords uses that information to make a strategic decision. And it just feels like you are the one that's going to transform out of this. So it's interesting that the Hanged Man is number 12 in the Major Arcana, Scorpio, and the Death card is number 13. So I often say the way to liberate, the way to, you know, get freedom here, the way to, you know, really get onto the new path is to accept that sometimes there are endings that need to happen. Because this just feels like such a floaty energy that's not delivering. It's full of promise and no follow through. And it is almost like a bit of a time waster is what's coming through for me. And you might be 8 of Pentacles invested in this, okay? Or you've put quite a bit of time, effort and energy into this. And I think the awakening that you're having is like, for what you've invested, the other party here has not met you in that, okay? Or it's not materializing, it's not happening. So I just feel 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands down here. I just feel that an ending is what is required here. And like I said, you could have been in the situation even like 7 to 9 months, 7 to 9 years is coming through, finally having that realization, well, you know, unless both parties do the work of transformation, things will stay as they are. And it feels like you're carrying the weight of maybe putting the most energy into the situation, and you're just quite done with that, because the 9 of Wands is somebody who has sustained a struggle for a long time and is running out of energy, running out of steam, and it's really starting to have an impact physically and mentally. And it feels like it's a bit blinding for you as well. Like, it has been hard for you to see the truth of the situation because there's been a lot of smoke screening, maybe gaslighting going on within this situation as well. So the King of Pentacles is the final card. That's the card of Taurus here, and you know, this is a real energy of, I've got two kings in this reading, stepping into your authority and power and taking control of the situation is what I'm feeling needs to be done. This could be one of the people that you are dealing with here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or with a Taurus, or somebody who is in a position of control or power, or using that in a way that might be a little bit manipulative here with the Seven of Swords. And I think that's why it's been so hard for you to really get your clarity on this as well. With the King of Pentacles in the outcome says that you can come out of this stable and secure. And if you do, you know, I feel like if on the other side of this, if you play your cards right, if you plant your seeds right, this new beginning can actually make you abundant, grounded, happier. You know, there's like a maturing here as well, the Lovers. And I have to say that one of you may, if this is a love situation for you, one of you may actually have met someone else, maybe a Gemini or a Taurus, and there has been that situation where there's been a third party, and finally you're getting the clarity on that, finally making the moves and being able to go on to the fresh new start. Yeah, the universe. There is a really big ending of a cycle here, which will be your victory, and there's a new beginning. Potentially with someone else, whether it's an organization or whether that's with another person. What's going to be really important, Scorpio, is that you show the world the real you, that you really show up as who you are, so that you do attract aligned opportunities and people into your realm from here on in. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this reading resonated for those it's meant for. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be for you. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and love connecting with you over there. And please do hit subscribe to support the channel and keep so many readings coming. Wishing you so much love and magic, Scorpio. Do take care. Bye for now.